Hey, what up? Lazy here as always. In this episode, we're back on Forza Horizon 3 and we're building yet another burnout car using this. An Aussie classic, the Chrysler FH Valiant Charger. And this should be pretty cool. So let's jump in and get the build started. Okay, so for this build, this car comes stock with an inline 6 and that's just not going to cut it. So we have a couple V8 options we can go with, the 7-litre V8H, or we can go with the V8 DSC. So I'm thinking the 6.2 litre should give us enough horsepower to do what we want. I'm definitely leaving it rear wheel drive. For the front bar, I'm just going to leave that stock. That looks like shit. This also looks like shit. However, I'm going to go with the blower. For the tyre compound, I'm going to leave that stock. Yep. For the front tyre width, I'm going to go up to a 255 in the front, and I'm going to leave the rear stock at a 205. For the rims, I want to go with a set of Kragers. So, where are they? These ones here. The Street Lock D windows. They look good. For the front tyre width, not width, size. I know I'd get it right. I'm going to go with an 18. Yep, and I'm going to leave it stock at a 14 in the rear. For the drivetrain, I'm going to upgrade everything in here, as usual. These videos come a little repetitive after a while. I'm going to go with race brakes to adjust the biases, rally suspension, maxed out anti-rolls in the front and the rear, no cage, and weight reduction. Now for the engine, I'm just going to completely max it out because why the fuck not? So we'll get our final numbers when we get to the flywheel as usual. Yep, just put everything on it. So here we have 1047 horsepower and 901 foot-pounds at 2441. Awesome, I can definitely make that work. So there's the build done. The paint is also done. So let's jump in and get the tune going. Okay, so I'm just going to go with the standard burnout tune, 55 psi in the rear. For the gearing, I'm going to pull the final drive back to a 270. Yep, right there. For 5th gear, I'm going to bring this up to 1.0. And for 6, I'm going to bring this up to 0.85. For the alignment, I'm going to leave that alone. I am going to bring the caster up to 7 degrees. I'm going to leave the anti-roll where it is. For the ride height, I'm going to completely dump it in the rear. I'm going to leave the front stock, just to give it that like reverse rake. The dampening's fine. The aero's fine. As for the brake, I'm going to go 20% in the front and 10% brake force. Right there. And as for the diff, I'm going to go ahead and lock it. Bring this up to 100. Take this down to 0. Awesome. So there's a tune done. Now let's give this thing a rip. awesome. So there we go. This thing rips, and I like trying to find new locations for each video. But let me know down in the comments if you're enjoying these throwback videos to Forza Horizon 3. But that's it for the video. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, all that awesome stuff, and I'll catch you later.